Sturgeon season is now in the books, and a lot of people consider it one of the best in recent history. Drew is in the Sports Center now with more on this year's take.
Yeah, certainly the stories we've been hearing from those who are in the shanties have been very good, and after 6 days of spearing, sturgeon season now has come to a close. It's one that's going to be remembered for the most 100-pound sturgeon ever and great conditions for most spearers. Here's a look at the final numbers, starting with Lake Winnebago. The cap trigger of 90% of the cap number among adult females was reached yesterday. That made today the mandatory final day of spearing. And the final total, 1,508 total sturgeon on Lake Winnebago. In the upriver lakes, that was also triggered yesterday in the same category, pushing the adult female numbers over the top today as well. So where does this season rank? Well, Martin Ross takes a look.
DNR Fisheries Supervisor Ron Brook has been in charge of the Winnebago system for 21 years. With the sturgeon spearing season now complete, Brook says 2010 will be a year to remember.
I would say this has to be the best season because we have the mechanisms in place where we can really control the harvest. People are taking a lot of nice-sized fish, nice number of fish, but yet it's not an excessive number. And given all these factors, I would say this is probably the best season I've experienced.
Even some who were still trying for their sturgeon on the final day agreed.
Oh, it's right up in the top with any season that I've been in since 1959. I haven't seen any, but that's the way this sport goes. Water clarity, good weather, get around, you can move, all those things tie together and make the season good.
Doug Went from Fond du Lac speared his sturgeon on Sunday, but was on the ice Thursday helping others in search of the elusive sturgeon. Went credits the DNR with helping make this season a success.
Our hats are all off to those guys for doing such a good job. I think they really have a good handle on these fish. They really know what they're doing, and it's showing up. The fish and the fishermen are happy. All the spearers that I've talked to, no one's complaining.
One Wisconsin spearer summed up the 2010 season earlier this week with a few words.
That's a wow.
On Lake Winnebago, Martin Ross, Fox 11 Sports.